Ice hockey is a game that might be considered indigenous to certain parts of the world, like Canada. However, the love for the sport is not bound by geography. It's attracted fans from all over the world, not only in the countries that experience thick ice and cold months. Apart from its large fan base, the physical and mental health dangers that hockey players are vulnerable to result in them having relatively huge checks. The average salary for an NHL player is $2.69 million per of last season, although that can vary a great deal across different teams and individual players. In this video, we'll be looking at the 14 top richest hockey players in the NHL history. Number 14. Jason Spezza, $55.9 million. Jason Spezza is a Canadian professional ice hockey center for the Toronto Maple Leafs of the National Hockey League with a net worth of $55.9 million. Jason Spezza started his career when he was 15, when he joined the Ontario Hockey League's Brampton Battalion. In 2001, he was selected second overall by the Ottawa Senators during the 2001 NHL entry draft. His 21-year-old career in the NHL has been successful, and he has numerous medals and titles to his name. Number 13. Patrick Marleau, $57.7 million. Patrick Marleau is a former Canadian professional ice hockey forward. He joined the National Hockey League in 1997, and he was chosen as the second overall pick by the San Jose Sharks during the 1997 NHL entry draft. Marleau was one of the most important players for the Sharks for nearly 20 seasons and was known as one of the fastest skaters in the NHL. During his active years, Marleau exhibited a high standard of playing ability combined with gentlemanly conduct. That made him very loved and respected, not only by fans, but also by his teammates. Both in NHL and internationally, Marleau is a decorated player and one of NHL's top salaried earners. His net worth is estimated to be $57.7 million. Number 12. Phil Kessel, $59 million. Philip Joseph Kessel Jr. is an American professional ice hockey winger and an alternate captain for the Arizona Coyotes of the National Ice Hockey League. Kessel is known for his Iron Man streak and is a natural goal scorer. He's one of two players in the NHL with an active streak to date of over 500 consecutive games, and currently holds the longest active streak in the NHL. Kessel plays internationally for the United States and has played at 3 World Championships and the 2010 and 2014 Winter Olympics, winning a silver medal in 2010. He was named a top forward in 2014. His net worth is estimated at $59 million, placing him at the 12th position on NHL's richest players list. Number 11. Alexander Ovechkin, $60 million. Alexander Ovechkin is a Russian professional ice hockey left winger and captain of the Washington Capitals of the National Ice Hockey League. His professional ice hockey career started in 2001 and is still ongoing. Ovechkin was selected by the Capitals first overall in the 2004 NHL entry draft, and since then, he's lived up to the team's expectation. He's won the Hart Memorial Trophy for the most valuable player 3 times and the Lester B. Pearson Award / Ted Lindsay Award for the best player as voted on by the National Hockey League Players Association 3 times. He's been widely regarded as one of the greatest goal scorers of all time and holds the record for the most power play goals in NHL history. He scored 50 goals in a season 9 times, tying Mike Bossy and Wayne Gretzky for the most 50-goal seasons in the NHL history, and is currently 3rd all-time for career goals. The Great 8, as he's popularly referred to, has a net worth of $60 million. So far, we've seen some super rich players, but their wealth is nothing compared to the next player on our list, especially our top 3. Number 10. Niklas Lidström, $60 million. Niklas Lidström is a former Swedish professional ice hockey defenseman and current vice president of the Detroit Red Wings hockey operations. He played 20 seasons in the National Hockey League for the Detroit Red Wings, which he captained for the final 6 seasons of his career. During his years of being an active hockey player, Lidström was the best skilled defenseman in the league. Even now, he's still referred to as the best to hold that position, boasting of 7 Norris trophies and 4 Stanley Cup wins in his Hall of Fame career with Detroit. Due to his talent and skill, he was one of the highest paid players of his time, and he has an estimated net worth of $60 million. Number 9. Keith Chakuk, $60 million. Keith Chakuk is an American former professional ice hockey player who played in the National Hockey League with the Winnipeg Jets and also with the Phoenix Coyotes, the St. Louis Blues, and the Atlanta Thrashers. He had an 18-year-long career from 1992 to 2010. At the beginning of his professional ice hockey career, he was a member of the United States national junior team from 1991 to 1992 and Team USA in 1992. He was chosen as the first-round 19th overall pick by the Winnipeg Jets during the 1990 NHL entry draft. Jakub made his debut a few days after the 1992 Winter Olympics ended. During the 1995 to 1996 seasons, he finished with 50 goals, 48 assists, and 249 shots. Jakub's net worth is estimated to be at $60 million. Number 8. Paul Kariya, $62 million. Paul Kariya is a former Canadian professional ice hockey winger with a net worth of $62 million. He played 15 seasons in the National Hockey League and was known as a skilled and fast-skating offensive player. He played in the NHL for the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, Colorado, Avalanche, Nashville Predators, and St. Louis Blues between 1995 and when he retired in 2010. Paul Kariya struggled with concussions throughout his career, forcing him to retire early. Regardless of his health issues, Kariya managed a successful career with several accolades, including 3 gold and 3 silver medals in the NHL and representing his country internationally. Number 7. Marian Gaborik, $64.1 million. Marian Gaborik is a former Slovak professional ice hockey player who plays in the right wing position. He started his career when he joined the Dukla Tresin's junior team during the 1997 and 1998 season. His hockey skills significantly improved when he played full-time for the Tresin, and while with the team, he scored 59 points and appeared in 36 games. In 2000, he was drafted by the Minnesota Wild as the 3rd overall pick for the NHL entry draft, and during the 2003 NHL All-Star, he won the fastest skater competition. Gaborik spent 8 seasons with the Wild and holds the team's all-time leading goal scorer record. He has a net worth of $64.1 million. Number 6. Pavel Bure, $670 million. Pavel Bure is a former Russian professional ice hockey player who played the right wing position. Bure played for 12 seasons in the National Hockey League with the Vancouver Canucks, the Florida Panthers, and the New York Rangers, and he was dubbed the Russian Pocket for his speed. Bure struggled with knee injuries throughout his career, resulting in his early retirement in 2005. Despite his injuries, he is the all-time 4th in top goals per game. His net worth is about $70 million, making him the 6th richest player in the NHL history. We're getting close to the top, so let's move on. Number 5. Joe Thornton, $70 million. Joe Thornton is a Canadian professional ice hockey center for the Florida Panthers of the National Hockey League. He previously played for the Boston Bruins, San Jose Sharks, and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Thornton's career started in 1997, and it's still going strong. He's widely regarded as one of the best passers of all time, and is one of the 13 players in history to have 1,000 NHL assists. In August of 2021, Thornton returned for his 24th NHL season, signing a 1-year, $750,000 contract with the Florida Panthers. His net worth is estimated at $70 million. Number 4. Joe Sakic, $70 million. Joe Sakic is a Canadian professional ice hockey executive and former player. He played his entire 21 National Hockey League career with the Colorado Avalanche franchise. He was the team's co-captain between 1990 and 1991 and was named captain of the team in 1992. Considering his achievements personally and with his team during his time as captain, he's regarded as one of the greatest team leaders in league history. During his active years, he had a lot of titles, including Most Valuable Player more than once, and he's known to have one of the best wrist shots in the NHL, which made him a top goal scorer. In his post-playing years, he's an NHL executive who has an estimated net worth of $70 million. Number 3. Chris Pronger, $75 million. Chris Pronger is a retired Canadian professional ice hockey defenseman and former advisor to the Florida Panthers of the National Hockey League. He is the best defenseman in NHL history. Originally selected 2nd overall by the Hartford Whalers in the 1993 NHL entry draft, Pronger has played for many teams during his career. Pronger has had an enviable career. He won the Hart Memorial Trophy for the 1990-2000 season as the NHL's most valuable player, becoming the first defenseman to win the award since Bobby Orr in 1971-72. At the time of his retirement, his total career earnings were over $100 million, and his net worth is estimated to be $75 million. Number 2. Mario Lemieux, $150 million. Mario Lemieux is a former Canadian professional ice hockey player. He played his entire 22-year-long career with the Pittsburgh Penguins from 1984 to 2006, playing 17 seasons. His size and chronic health issues didn't stop him from attaining great heights in his career. He holds several records, including being the only player to score 1 goal in each of the 5 possible positions in a single NHL game, a feat he accomplished in 1988. His career is highlighted by many awards and titles and gold medals, and even after he retired, he still kept winning championships with the Pittsburgh Penguins as one of the team's owners. His estimated net worth is $150 million. And finally, at the top of our list, number 1. Wayne Gretzky, $200 million. Wayne Gretzky is a Canadian former professional ice hockey player and former head coach. He played 20 seasons in the National Hockey League for 4 teams from 1979 to 1999, and he's been dubbed the Great One. At the time of his retirement in 1991, he held 61 records, most of which are still unbroken 31 years later. He's the top goal scorer, assist producer, and point scorer in NHL history, and he's the only NHL player to play over 200 points in one season, a feat that he accomplished 4 times. Gretzky is the greatest hockey player of all time, and he easily tops every list, including this one, with an estimated net worth of $200 million. And that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you for watching Richest Hockey Players in NHL History.